Hello, people, and welcome to just a short little video. Happy birthday, Sean. I hope you have a good birthday. So, he's been doing streams for a while, with the last one being 3 months ago as of this being recorded. And this is pretty much unscripted and just kind of my thoughts. So, there have been a lot of moments that I thought were memorable. And just as kind of like a look back, let's talk about five particular memorable moments from Sean's streams. This list isn't really in any particular order, just 5 things I thought were memorable. Also, these are going to contain some footage from the streams, so hope you don't mind, buddy. Just thought I'd share the clips so that people who hadn't seen them would get the context and stuff. Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle was quite the big surprise with the reveal of all the franchises in it and with how much content there would be. And an interesting fact, Neil was actually not not a character that Arc System had suggested when they went to Rooster Teeth for a new Ruby character. They pitched her, so yeah, that's interesting. So Sean ended up going through all the new story content on November 21st in 2019. And for a while, because of copyright, that's kind of been the last stream of that game. Hopefully until we get more content. So let's talk about that one. At the 5th entry of the list is Who Wants to Talk About Murder?
I'm no fan of yours, Mad Dog, but I'll do whatever it takes to fulfill the mission. Think you can put aside your grudges for now? For now. But once I devour this small fry, I'm making you into a buffet! Just sit back and watch, Red Devil!
Yeah, that is a nightmare.
Hey! This is really happening? Where'd all that friendly conversation go? You can't expect me to take on both these guys at once. This is gonna be murder. Huh?
Oh man.
Did I hear someone say cops?
And who here wants to talk about murders? Yay! Oh god, here's Adachi.
Fine. No more thinking. Let's get this done.
What? Where'd all that enthusiasm come from? I swear, kids these days. Whatever, I'm bored anyway. We'll end this quick.
Oh, but first, who wants to talk about murder?
Wow. You made that decision fast.
You've already
Shut up,
shown
whoever
us
you are.
what a waste of time resisting would be.
So Adachi enters the scene, and one thing I kind of noticed when looking back at this stream, I noticed that the dialogue for this scene ended up getting a little cut off. Like, Kurogane was still talking, and Adachi's line was, "Did somebody say cops?" instead of "Did somebody say murder?" So the line got cut off by accident. Doesn't matter because Sean's little ad lib after Adachi entered the scene was pretty funny. And then there was the bit I suggested, which was based off of some Persona 4 comic. I don't know how to say the name of the author who inspired the line, but I ended up thinking that would be kind of funny, and he made it work. So, good on ya. Next up, from the September 8th, 2018 Final Fantasy 15 stream, the 5th part. So, around that time, the PS4 chat was broken. So, the chat was not appearing on the side of the screen like it should be. So, we did end up using the chat, just you guys and the viewers couldn't see it. This next part's not really a scene from the video so much as it was the chat. So we ended up getting KKD to join the chat for a while, and his reactions to the modern stuff in the game. That's the 4th spot on this list. just his reactions, even though Katie himself was not audible in the stream, just, just how he said the thing and ended up making a term and Final Fantasy joke. It's just funny to me. So while there may not be any video for this segment, I do actually have screenshots of the chat that I can show you guys so you can get some examples of what happened. Just imagine like a confused and shocked tone for them. And he even kind of went back with the term in Final Fantasy thing and when Kingdom Hearts 3 had the gummy phone. Next up, we have a scene from Dissidia NT Final Fantasy. I'll admit, I'm not completely sure what the difference between the original Dissidia and NT is beyond new characters and story, so... Sean ended up streaming Dissidia NT one time on January 9th in last year before we knew how much of a dumpster fire last year would end up being. As he was going through the character gallery, I ended up noticing something.
Pain, Yuna, Iku. Leska. Yeah, they actually did. Oh shit! I never even realized that before. It's actually it's the web blob. It's the web blobs. Holy crap! I never noticed that before. Thank you for pointing out, Pika.
Yeah, they actually put the web blob orb things in this game. I don't know if level 5 had anything to say about that, but it was kind of a nice surprise. I ended up just kind of noticing them and told Sean to go back, and that led to us finding them. I'll admit, that was definitely an unexpected surprise. Kudos on putting those in there, Square Enix. Next up is the March 4th, 2020 stream of the first Mega Man ZX game. I'll admit, anger is not really something I like when it comes from my friends. And I'll admit, while there is some comedy and slip-ups from people I don't know too well, when it comes from my friends, it's not particularly comedic and can sometimes be frightening. I had a point to this. Right. So there's one time in all the streams I've seen so far where I found Sean being a little frustrated, kind of funny. Just one time. So during streams, I tend to look up kind of trivia facts of the games that are being played, just so we can, and then like some guides, just so that if there are multiple things to be found, so it won't be missed if Sean wants to go for 100%. And as I was looking through ZX, I ended up finding out something. There was going to be a ZX anime.
What? There was gonna be a ZX anime?
And then Sean's reaction. I don't know why. I don't know why I find the way he said that so funny. But it's funny to me. Just the way that he yelled what in such shock, it's just funny. I can't quite articulate what it is about it I can't help but laugh at. And now for the last moment on this list. So Sean ended up doing multiple streams of Shovel Knight and did some of them right around when the King Knight DLC hit. I ended up making the suggestion, hey, why don't you go ahead and do that? I came to regret that choice because of the card game thing and Sean got angry. Sorry about that, by the way. No bygones are bygones, but just felt the need to apologize, like, with my voice. Anyway, after the King Knight DLC, we ended up hating him. And Sean ended up decrying him Larry. Larry in this context would be somebody who constantly makes mistakes, fumbles, that kind of thing. I referenced it once in one story I did. Just thought it would be funny. And King Knight has basically kind of become like the butt of the joke for Shovel Knight stuff. So Sean ended up doing Shovel Knight Showdown for a little bit and was about to end before Muck showed up, and we did a few more he did a few more rounds. And I suggested, hey, let's do House of Justice, or as I like to call it, the Karma stage. And one of the best moments from any of Sean's streams happened.
You got killed! I'm doing nothing! You got traveled together! You got traveled together!
That is still one of the funniest things I think I've ever seen. Just the karma from the people King Knight betrayed being what knocked him out. That is hilarious. And that's the list. Hope you had a good birthday, Sean. Tomorrow's actually my birthday. We'll see what that brings. Just live more.